You know, all fun and games aside, and you know I like to have fun. It's fun torturing people. With that done, it's time for our owners to come out and take a look at the car. Well, hello. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Hey, Royal.
Big John.
Good to see you,
How
buddy.
you doing, buddy?
It's been a long time.
John.
I mean, let's go see it.
You want to go see it?
We're ready, man.
All right.
We're ready.
So you know these reveals, no matter how many of them we do, they're always a bit of a nail biter.
Best part.
But it's the best part. I agree. There it is. It's the culmination of all your hard work and all of their patience and their investment.
Anticipation.
It is. And in this particular case, it went off without a hitch.
Wait.
This is perfect light. This is beautiful. Sun's up.
Amazing.
Is that absolutely gorgeous?
I love that
Mark,
big bad orange.
You nailed it, man. You nailed it.
It was a beautiful day. They couldn't wait to see it. They were running out the back door at it. It was absolutely stunning sitting there, and they fell in love. And that made us fall in love.
It's unbelievable. This was the
It's
total
gorgeous.
General Lee, and it's just perfect. The color's perfect.
PPG single stage paint, acrylic urethane. There's nothing like it. It looks wet when it's dry. It's at the end of the day, you know, we're not doing all this for the dough. We're doing a lot of it because we love the cars and we love the people. So that was awesome. That is truly a good thing.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, the same guys that built the roll cages for some of the movie cars and stuff came down and installed that one for us. Got the vector wheels that were actually on the car when it did the jump.
The same wheels?
Those are the wheels.
That jumped 174
They
feet?
did, and they were beat to death and they were bent and chipped, and so we sent them out and we had them completely redone, balanced, had the new tires put on, which those are the correct ones for the
That's
movie.
amazing.
I can't believe, I mean, this car was bent up and twisted and
Oh, we had a hard
rusted.
time. If you go back and you talk to the body man about that, this thing was shoved up to here. So we had to get all the sheet metal off it and make direct pulls just down on that A-pillar to get it square again. But that's your original roof right there.
Golly, buddy, I cannot thank you enough.
Oh, I love that steering wheel.
It just came out
It's great.
perfect. You know, this car came out of Kansas. Originally, it was in a field in Oklahoma. We bought it off eBay. We brought it back to Denver. I called you. I think you called me back in 10 minutes when you heard I had a General Lee.
Yeah. That's
Next
good
thing I
stuff.
know,
That's good TV.
we sent it up here, and here we are a couple years later,
Wow.
and it just looks amazing. You nailed it, Mark. I like they did the steering wheel with the actual one they used in the movie because it was different than the TV series.
Just exactly.
Just little details they changed.
We tried to keep some old and some new, and you know, you and I talked about that at great length. What do? Do we restore it to the movie car? Do we restore it to the TV? And for the most part, it's movie, but there are some throwbacks to the TV in there. Certainly, this car is built out exactly like a 69 Charger RT. So, if you go over here and take a look, which you haven't even seen yet, under the hood, if this was an XS29L code, which is a 440, that is what you'd have. So just a few things to point out here, because I know you're into all kinds of cars, not necessarily diehard Mopar. So I'll point a few things out that are very, very correct about what you're looking at. So we went with an actual date-coded 69 440 Magnum, 375 horse, and it's all dressed out. Date-coded spark plug wires, date-coded PCV hose, date-coded heater hoses. This is an original 054 radiator, which would be correct for a 69 big block with a 26-inch. We had to change the core support out because it was destroyed, and so when we did, we put in a 26-inch. Both aprons have been replaced and portions of the firewall, because if you recall, this thing had that big boxed-in square channel.
The support
for
when they
box
did
tubing.
that jump.
And I wanted to try to preserve that, but when they put that in there, it never once held a complete 440 because it wouldn't have had room for it. So when I was trying to mock it in place and mock the 440 in there, it just didn't work. And so we lost that little bit of infrastructure nostalgia.
What's this, Mark?
These are authentic General Lee horns, which we actually went to the trouble of sourcing them and getting them to function correctly. If you would like, I would be more than happy to play that for you.
Step back.
That's
Perfect.
great. That is perfect. Hey, we should go take off.
You guys should hop in there and go for a ride.
Oh,
Let's go
I'm
tear
ready.
it up. Oh, I feel like Bo Duke already.